Hey guys! Hey guys, it's us!
Hey!
Hey guys, we have it. Who am I talking to? Hey guys, me and Carly just did a really fun tutorial of our classic go-to look. We've been working together forever and I've been wanting to do this tutorial for ages. So I'm super excited to share my go-to look, so check it out. Everyone, Carly, I have worked with Carly for what now?
I was just trying to think.
10 years? You're like still 18, so.
Yeah, well, 23. So I feel like it's been at least 4 years.
At least 4 years.
Which is really weird.
And I feel like we've grown together into like, have figured out like what makeup we like to do together.
And we do it every
time. It's our signature.
Yeah, so basically we just do really fresh, pretty skin because your skin is perfect.
Yeah, you know, with me, I like to kind of still show the skin, but I like that eye.
Yeah, we just define the eye a little bit and show the skin.
Show the skin.
A cute little lip.
Little lip, little skin.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Okay.
What is our first step?
So,
first step.
We're using some cream and we're doing the Sturm face cream in light.
Amazing, yes. I like to do the light because sometimes it gets a little oily.
Yeah,
and this one's
light. Perfect for you. I just kind of like to press it in with my fingers. So for eye cream, we're using some Sturm eye cream.
Little Barbara number, a little tiny travel kit.
Love me some travel goers. Okay, so I'm doing some lip balm. This is a Laneige lip sleeping mask.
Oh, I love this.
It's so good, but I just love it because it just like it doesn't like dry down or like wipe off immediately.
It doesn't roll up.
Yeah. So now we're using our favorite under eye gels. These are the Skyn Iceland Hydra Cool Firming Eye Gels. Alright, so I'm taking some soft ochre paint pot from MAC just to prime our eyelids. And I just like to use a little bit of this because a little bit goes a long way.
And so are you mixing those two?
Yeah, so I'm just mixing a couple foundations to get your shade.
Because I'm all over the place, if you guys haven't noticed.
Oh my gosh, no.
I do have a spray tan, so Carly does always kind of have to match. Like, my face is always a lot lighter than...
And you still like it light.
I still like my face lighter, yeah.
And I don't love that, but we kind of go somewhere in the middle.
We meet in the middle.
Yeah. So I always match to the chest. So I think that's like a little bit lighter, so I feel like we can pull it off. We can pull that off. She always has a fresh spray tan.
Always.
It's fine.
Day after day, night after night.
Right. But
addiction, I don't know if you would say that.
I don't know if you say addiction,
it's close.
And I want to pull the foundation out a little bit so we already have the base down.
Yeah.
So like when we pull the eyeshadow out, it doesn't
It's already there.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You get it. We're using the KKW Cherry Blossom eyeshadow palette, and we're using the most basic color out of it, but it's fine.
You know, I hate sparkles.
I know.
Sometimes I like a little jazz, but
I'm just gonna start buffing that into her lash line. We don't like to take things like too high up on her eyes because it
ages me rapidly. I really liked the makeup you did for Fantasy Island. She hated it.
No, I was trying. Oh, the premiere?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty. Like a little silver.
Yeah, I can't really remember what it was.
No, I liked that.
But I have a picture of it that I'll pull up on YouTube.
So now I'm using.
I love this palette.
Yeah, this is so pretty. A Dose of Colors Sassy Siennas palette. Sienna. We're just taking the middle shade. And I'm just kind of taking that exactly where I put the last eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm taking a more tapered brush, and then I'm going to just take that in the inner corner so it kind of connects all around the eye.
But I always say, I'm like, I want makeup, but I don't want to look like I have a ton on.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like softening the edges. I'm using a Persona Cosmetics Black Eyeliner Pencil. I like these because they dry down. Now I'm just gonna get that on the upper lash line. So I'm still building this eye, and I'm just doing it like step by step because this dries down, which is great, but we have to like blend it before it does.
Is this a look I would be able to go outside during the day in? Yes. Or is this like a nighttime?
No, you could It's
a day to night.
Yeah, like we're using black, but it's like it's so sparingly. Like, it's like not like too dramatic at all.
Yeah. Like let's say Carly does my makeup like this during the day and I'm working. If she's not with me at nighttime, she'll give me like an eyeliner and a lip and I'll just kind of bump it up myself.
Right.
Like I feel like, you know, daytime looks you can always just like touch up and like
and take these off.
Oh, I love those things. I could wear them all day.
I know, it's so satisfying. Okay, so now I'm taking just a fluffy eyeshadow brush just to kind of soften the lines because we don't want this like harsh line over here. So I started using this brown shade out of the same Dose of Colors palette just to add a little bit more depth. So we're just kind of starting to buff on some foundation, and I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but it's the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. I'm really liking it.
And I was nervous because I haven't tried it.
Yeah,
but supposedly the other day she put it on me, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
It's pretty. It just kind of like looks like Skyn.
It does.
Yeah.
Prove it. I go between this and the Kosas oil.
The Kosas tinted facial oil.
Tinted facial oil. I love just getting a big brush and like blending my like that's my favorite.
I like to take the foundation down the neck. I mean, I always do that, but I like to do it on a big fluffy brush just because it's so much quicker.
That's one like makeup trick I learned at a very young age was to make sure my chest, like I would take my bronzer big brush and
everywhere,
just like shove it on my face.
Yeah.
Shove it. Sure. No, but I've always hated like the line.
Just pressing that in with the sponge. I like to really press it in so it's not like sitting on top of the skin. So now I'm using the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 200 just to add some more depth to the face, just to bronze her up to match her spray tan. Just doing this because it's still a little white back here.
Still messed up.
Just gonna bronze up. I want to make sure to bronze behind the ear. I feel like just blush just makes you look alive. So I'm using these cream blushes from Tower 28. I mixed Golden Hour and Magic Hour. They're really pretty. Love that. Love these. I also kind of like to take the blush like...
I do too.
Yeah, it just looks like...
I think I always like to hit the places where the sun hits.
Yes, Charlotte. She's so smart.
I know my
She's so knowledgeable.
I know all the tricks.
All the tricks. For highlight, I'm using Bubbly, Bebe, or Bebe.
I love that.
Bubbly Bebe from Nudestix.
And I don't like too much highlighter.
No, so that's why I like using creams.
Yeah.
Because it also just looks really natural.
I feel like highlighter has sparkles.
This doesn't really. It just looks really natural. No, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just like a tiny bit. I like to dust off the excess on my hand and then just press it in. So I'm now using the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara.
I feel like my favorite mascaras are from drugstores.
Yeah, I mean, Maybelline just has always had really good mascaras.
Yeah. So I like to scrub my lips a bit because I get like gross junk, and I like to like have the freshest lips
like the fresh lip.
Before a liner.
Then I still go back in and
ruin it.
Because you can't have like a separation, you know? So you gotta blend it.
As long as they're extremely overdrawn, it's fine.
Yeah,
it all washes out at the
start at the nose.
Start at the bottom of the nose.
Okay, so I'm using this Maybelline lip liner in Totally Toffee. It's what I have on right. So I'm just gonna use a little brush with it so it's like a little more subtle. Kind of just to like really buff it so it's like a stain.
Yeah, I like to make my liner more of like just a stain.
Yeah. So I'm using this Patrick Ta Beauty Brow Shaping Wax, and I'm just gonna spray a little setting spray. And then put my spoolie in it.
I'm scared.
Why? We did this last time. And then I'm just gonna push the product through the brow.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we've used like hairspray and things like that.
Yeah,
like it's
that
really
works.
just like to like put the brow in place.
Yeah, because like it makes such a difference just to brush them up, especially like Charlotte's eyebrows. It's so funny because we used to love like a little skinny brow.
Yeah.
And it's probably gonna come back.
Yeah, who knows?
Which I don't want it to. But
Yeah.
I'll probably like it when it does.
But once when I was a kid, my mom was out of town, and
What'd you do?
my dad was babysitting me,
Oh my God.
and I shaved the sides of my eyebrows with a razor and like cut myself. And my mom's like, "What were you
The
doing?"
side?
No, like right here. With like a freaking.
That gives me the chills.
Yeah, and my mom like started crying. She's like, "That's the one thing like you can't touch." And ever since then, like, I don't wax, I don't pluck. I just like embrace every hair.
I'm doing
Individuals.
I'm applying individuals. These are Ardelle Knot Free shorts. And we just kind of like to add them on the ends just for fullness. So I'm just barely filling in her eyebrows. I just kind of like to like feather it on like down here where it's a little more sparse. And then I'll just pull it out a tiny bit.
So we just did a. My mouth is like twitching. Okay, so we just did a classic tutorial, me and Carly. Check it out. We would love to hear any of your ideas, things you want to see, comment, whatever you want us to do for our next tutorial. You let us know.